Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. So I'm going to show you how to convert a blog into a business. So you can use this to eventually go full-time online. And I actually started with a similar system to this. So I've refined it and I've simplified it so anyone can do it. So what you're going to need to make this work today are web pages. You already have those probably. You're going to need an email service provider. You can get those for free, and we also need some kind of offer, a free offer, so a lead magnet. Now, with all those pieces in place, let's focus on how most people do it and why it doesn't work, because chances are, tell me if this sounds familiar to you. So you might have built a blog and you've put affiliate links on those pages, and what happens when someone clicks on those links? Well, two things can happen. The first is the best, so they click through, they go ahead and purchase the product that you recommended. Fantastic, you've made a sale, right? That's how it should work ideally, but it doesn't always work like that. And I've been here too. I know what it's like. So people click through to Amazon or wherever you're sending the traffic to. They don't convert into a customer. So you've lost that sale today. Plus, you've lost that visitor from ever coming back to your website again. Also, you've also missed the opportunity to sell to them over and over and over again. That's a lot of missed opportunity in my book, right? So let's fix it. Let's make it so you not only get a sale today or in the very near future, but you can also sell to the same person over and over and over multiple times. And that's how you build the business. So why people mess this up is because they're trying to attract the wrong type of traffic. So they're putting all their energy into drawing in buyers. The focus is on that intent, and that's half right. But what actually happens is they pull in cold traffic. People don't want to buy yet, and that's where the disconnect is. So this is how you fix it. So instead of just trying to attract buyers, you also have to attract cold traffic and be prepared for that. In fact, you lean into it. So you create content for cold traffic. And that means not trying to sell to them straight away. Instead, you try and help them. You educate them, inform them, and then show them the right way. And that's how you convert someone who doesn't know you, doesn't trust you, into someone who trusts you enough to buy something based on your recommendation. It's a process. I'll show you how to do the process today. Plus, I'll show you how to take the next step beyond that and then really scale it. So, let's talk about let's talk about traffic temperature. So, we have three types of traffic. We have cold traffic. So these are people who don't buy, they don't know you. Then we have warm traffic. Now, these people are familiar to you, or you're familiar to them, rather, and they do trust you a little bit, to some degree, certainly enough to give you their email address. And then we have hot traffic. So these are the people who are desperate to buy. They've got their money ready and they want to hand it to someone because they want to fix a problem. Whereas most people up here at the cold level don't even know that a problem exists. They're completely unaware. So we need to convert these people, because that's the biggest segment of the market. We need to convert them into buyers. So we need to take them from cold traffic, warm them up a little bit, and then take the warm traffic and convert that into hot traffic. And that is where you're going to make your money. So let's talk about conversion rates, because cold traffic, as we know, doesn't typically convert. However, if you can get a conversion rate of 0.5%, you're doing something right. And I know that figure of 0.5% seems very low, and it is very low. But really, we should be converting a lot more. So that's what this whole process is about. And then we have hot traffic. And I've seen marketers, professional marketers, rave about a 5% conversion rate. So if you can get a 5% conversion rate, 5 out of 100 people will buy the product. You're doing something really good. I'd encourage you to keep testing and going until you get that up to about 10%. So here we want a 10% conversion rate. So you can see the difference why we would want to convert cold traffic into hot traffic. It just makes more sense. So instead of just trying to get buyers, which you should do as well, but we don't ignore everyone else. So that's the real crux of this. We're not ignoring all the opportunity out there. So this is how we structure it. So let's say we have a blog about fruit. So we have a category here, another category, and another category. So let's say category 1 is about apples. Then we have category 2, which is for bananas. And let's say category 3 is about oranges. So inside each category, we have content pages. Now, the thing is, these content pages need to be evergreen. So what does evergreen mean? It is content that is not dependent on fads or trends. It's content that is going to pull in traffic all year round for years to come. So we think about the problems that people have. So maybe your visitors are having trouble growing apples and they need help with that. So that's a problem. So we create content based around that problem, and that targets the cold traffic. So this cold traffic lands on your page. You tell them that there is a problem that exists, and then you motivate them to want a solution. At that point, you still don't sell to them, because as soon as you start selling to someone, if it's too early, then you break the trust. You think, oh, right, okay, this guy is just after my money. He's not really interested in helping me. So to combat that, we have two things. We have value plus offer. We give them both. We say, yeah, we're going to help you, but if you want to take the next step, then, we've got a product here. So when you motivate them to want the solution, you convert them into an email subscriber. So this is where the lead magnet comes in. And it can be a little PDF, it can be a video, it can be a piece of audio, something that is going to help them move forward in their journey. And then we convert them into an email subscriber. So let me draw on a little envelope there for email. So the second they opt into your email list, they are warm traffic. Let me clear this up a little bit so we can see it properly. So they opt in and become warm. So hopefully you can see that we now have two types of traffic active on one page. And then through the email follow-up, because we always make the money through the follow-up sequence, that is where we convert visitors into hot traffic. So this sale can happen at any point in the follow-up sequence, but chances are it will happen at some point. For some people, it can happen immediately. As soon as they opt into the email list, you can have a one-time offer page, which converts them there and then, or it might take a couple of weeks through a follow-up sequence. It really depends, but you need to cater to both types of people. So that's the basic structure, but I want to take things a little bit further because I want to make sure that you maximize your potential revenue. So remember, we have these categories. So apple, banana, orange. Well, we create different offers, different lead magnets for each of these categories. So the people surfing your website who are interested just in apples will have a lead magnet just to help them grow apples. The people who are interested in growing bananas will have one specifically for bananas. And that is how you will convert cold traffic into hot traffic even faster. Because just having one lead magnet is going to serve you a lot better than having no lead magnet. But if you have a lead magnet devoted to every single category, imagine how much more money you will make, and you should be able to make it a lot faster because now the content is perfectly pitched to those people, to those visitors, and it will feel like you are speaking directly to them and their needs. So instead of having a lead magnet that just shows them how to grow better plants or grow more fruit, you now tailor it to their specific needs. That's the trick. It's all about relevancy. You need that relevancy to get the conversions. Okay, so how do we build that out? So if you're using WordPress, there's a couple of options available. So first of all, you can do it the hard way. So you can create custom category post pages, and that will have a different offer depending on the category. Now you have to manually copy the files, edit them using code and all that, and it can get messy. It can break the website pretty easily, but we have a few other options which might be a bit easier for you. The first one is a plugin called Custom Post Type UI. Now, this will give you some options. While I was doing my research, this is the one that everyone kept mentioning. I haven't had time to mess around with it or put it to good use because I use another option. So it's called Thrive Leads. And let me show you how I use it. So we create something called a new lead group. So this could be one for oranges. And if we go to the settings tab, we will be able to select which categories we run an opt-in form on. So let's say I want to create one just for email marketing, a brand new lead magnet just for pages inside the email marketing category. I can do that with Thrive themes. We've got lots of options here. So we've got in content, lightbox, scroll mat, sliding. Let me show you how I'm using this on the Profit Copilot website. So as soon as someone lands on the website, we have this pop up, and it's targeted to people who are interested in traffic gen. If they click no on that, that's perfectly fine, because if they go into any blog post, we have another one, an inline form here, or an in-content form, and it asks them to subscribe that way too. And we can also add an exit intent pop-up on here as well. So as soon as they go to leave the website, we have a fall-in form or a scroll mat or something that takes over the page, and it says, hey, don't forget to grab your free gift. I think we can use something like a scroll mat or a screen filler. So to use that, you just create your form, give it a name, go ahead and choose a template or build one from scratch. Pretty easy to do. I'll put a link in the description for that. It is an affiliate link because I only promote things that I actually use myself, and that's called Thrive Leads. So once you have this system built out and you have your categories converting, because each one is effectively its own funnel, all you have to do now is send traffic into your website, and then that will convert into revenue. It's that simple. Think of it like a machine. So you fuel it with traffic and it spits out revenue. It's just that simple, right? So the next step for you is to get traffic, right? So I'm going to show you how I got over 30,000 website visitors every day for free when you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic and grab that free 4-day course. So you'll get a brand new video to your inbox every single day, and it'll show you exactly how I did it and how you can replicate something similar for yourself. Okay, if you found today's tutorial useful, let me know in the comments. If there's any areas you want me to go into more detail with, tell me that, and I'll create follow-up videos for you. And if you did find it useful, give it a thumbs up below and subscribe to the channel. Hit the little notification bell so you get more videos from me. You never miss an update, and I will hopefully see you again in a couple of days' time. Thank you for watching. Take care, guys.